Well, it's basically, you don't really need a union until you need a union.
I think that the youth of today have grown up with the expectation that, or maybe the idea that all these vacations and medical and all that stuff was just given to us by companies. And in fact, they've been fought for many a time for people that have gone along before us. And we need to recognize and appreciate the efforts that people have done in the past.
The two founders that are the main founders is Angus McPhee and Orville Bratton. And these two guys really spearheaded the whole movement. And they were stopped at the border, they were harassed, but they persevered. And they created this wonderful, independent, free-thinking union of like-minded souls.
The PPWC has been around for a long time and gone through quite a history as an independent Canadian union.
It's definitely a union that's based upon democracy. I think that gives people the freedom to speak and say what they need to and want to. And it also gives them a voice if their changes need to happen. And I tend to feel that doesn't tend to be too prevalent in other unions. I think you sometimes get stuck with people that have been in jobs too long. I believe the PPWC is definitely a listening union. I think that's probably a good analogy. They listen and they react.
It's about the membership. The membership is what drives us, and it makes me very proud to be working for the membership. And I believe that that's what sets us separately from all others. The membership tells the table officers what to do, not the other way around.
It's convention that sets our policies and our constitution, makes changes to our constitution. Convention delegates are from our locals, elected locally to come to convention. Representation depends on the number of membership within each local. And direction is given from convention.
We go way above and beyond what most other organizations would ever consider to be democracy. We want to make sure that our members have and feel that they are 120% participatory.
Look at what unions have done for us. The wages are there, the benefits are there, the pensions are there. Without unions, we wouldn't have those great things.
I think that the benefits of unions is it gives us the ability to keep the playing field equal. Unions have always made sure to keep the employers honest and to typically keep the wage and benefits to a livable level. I think without that structure or balance, I think there would be an unfair balance. We see that now in private sector.
There's no better way to support yourself and a family if that's the way you're going to go than getting into a union job. I mean, the security for not only your benefits and your wages, but your pension, your future is pretty much locked in, and you have guys that are willing to, go to bat for you at any given moment to make sure that you're getting everything you should be getting from the company.
Family-wise, it was a no-brainer for me to go for the benefits that you would get through the union, that the union created, to get that time off with my family, to get that vacations with my family, to especially being a new dad and 2 little kids at the time. It was a lifesaver. I honestly don't think my family would have still been there with me if I didn't get those benefits, because I wouldn't have been working in town. I wouldn't have had all those benefits, and it would have been really hard for a young family starting without a union involvement.
I think the PPWC is becoming a more diverse group of workers, and I think that our core values again of local autonomy, democracy, transparency is key to all workers in any workplace. PPWC is growing and changing and really would like to work with young people who have new ideas and fresh ideas and want to be a part of a union that's willing to listen and change. You can affect change from within.
Well, with this union, compared to the other unions that I've been involved with in the past, you can talk to them. They're approachable. I'm able to come over and come to the national. The local guys are there. We're a tight group. It's like a family.
Well, initially, the first phone calls that we get from the non-union people, it is more a case of listening and hearing what the issues are at their work site, what the dynamic is like. We spend a considerable amount of time in that first initial contact, assuring the person that confidentiality is going to be the number one thing that we deal with.
I think when you're with a good union, it's a brother. The word brotherhood or sisterhood is kind of a phrase they use, and I think it's a truth. I think when you're in a true union and you know that there's a strong brotherhood or sisterhood, I think you understand that you are not alone. You can never be bullied.
When we go in and talk to them about the benefits of belonging to a union, it's basically about all of us sticking together. Instead of individual voice, we have one loud, strong, clear voice that helps us get what we feel we need from our employer to be successful.
And so I would recommend that if you had questions about who we are and how we operate, then for sure to contact the office, to contact one of the locals in your community.
If you'd like to contact us, feel free to look up our website at ppwclocal15.com. All of our contact information is available, and I'd be glad to talk to you and help you out knowing your rights and making sure that you're protected in your workplace.
If you're out there and you're looking into becoming a union or just having some problems at the workplace, you can always find us online. Just look for the PPWC. You can search for us on Google, and anybody there is more than willing to talk to you.
I just hope that anybody out there that needs help or would like to be a part of this great membership, just give us a shout. Any of our locals or our national, we'd be glad to help you out, and we do anything possible to help your organization.
I would strongly encourage any group, whether you be in the non-union or in the organized section, if you're looking for good union representation with all of the right skill sets, give us a call.